Teens are more anxious today than ever before. According to the National Institute of Health, nearly 1 in 3 of all adolescents are experiencing anxiety today, and it has significantly increased over the last several years. So, what's going on, and how can we help our teens navigate through this serious mental health crisis? While no one can be certain what's causing the increase, there may be at least 3 factors at play. The first factor may be that teens feel more pressure to succeed than prior generations. Teens feel pressure to do well in school, to play sport, to play a musical instrument, to engage in their community, to be able to have a lively social life, and engage in family activities. All the while, they are learning about gaining their independence, figuring out their identities, and mapping out what their future career is going to look like. It's a lot. And it can feel like their lives depend on the choices that they make during these critical years. This is a lot of pressure, and it may be a leading cause to their anxiety. A second factor may be the increased use of social media. Social media boomed in or around 2012, and in addition to Facebook, teens started joining platforms like Twitter and Instagram. And during this time, more and more teens had access to smartphones, which made social media that much more accessible. Since then, things have only boomed. There are so many more social media platforms out there than ever before. So how is this contributing to the problem? Well, teens often compare their lives to what they see on social media. And they're not really comparing their lives to just their friends. Today's social media allows for teens to endlessly scroll through other people's posts and videos, and it's people they don't even know. So they're exposed to hundreds, if not thousands of other people around the world. And when their lives don't resemble what they see, they may become depressed or anxious for not living the life that resembles what they see on social media. Social media has caused another unintended event: fear of missing out. Social media has been used more today than ever before to organize events or spread new trends. And if your teen isn't consistently on social media, they may fear not getting invited to that event or miss out on a trend. So why is this important? Teens put a high value on social acceptance and popularity with their peers. Knowing the latest trends or getting those invites allows them to feel accepted or also a sense of belonging. So what's the result of all of this? They will be on social media more and more and suffer high levels of anxiety about the prospects of missing out on the next big thing that everybody else is talking about. Additionally, social media has made it easier to bully others. Now, cyberbullying has made it possible for people to ridicule and ostracize others remotely. Not only does this make bullying easier to do, it doesn't stop at school, and cyberbullying often happens at night. A new Pew Research Center survey finds that 59% of US teens have personally been victimized, harassed, or bullied online. And many teens won't choose to share that they have been going through this harassment out of the fear of being perceived weak or not being able to take care of their own emotions. So they choose to fight this battle on their own. And when they do that, it can contribute to their levels of anxiety. The third reason that may be contributing to the rise of anxiety is information overload. With the help of our mobile devices, information is readily available at our fingertips. And these devices have become an immediate resource for news, for school, for education, for work, for keeping in contact with your friends and family, and for entertainment. However, the access of all of this information online has posed a new problem. Research has shown that sorting through the immense amount of information we're exposed to online can make it difficult for us to process through all of that information. Not only are the teens bombarded with the information online, much of the information is negative. Teens are consistently exposed to negative news. For example, in 2020, how often did you hear stories related to COVID-19 and death counts? So when teens are exposed to this type of information on a repeated basis, it can make them feel unsafe, or that the world is a dangerous place and that there are so many issues that need to be fixed. And for a teen who's trying to figure out their own place in this world, being exposed to this type of information can only contribute to their levels of anxiety. So what do you do if you know your teen is suffering from anxiety? First, listen to them. Ask thoughtful and open-ended questions about the stressors in their lives and actively listen to what is going on. Don't feel the need to interrupt them to give a lesson. Just demonstrate interest in what they're experiencing. When you show interest in your teens' lives, they may feel respected and validated for their thoughts and their feelings, and it can help them express their anxiety. Then you guys can work together to find a solution to manage it. Another thing you can do is reassure them that you love them regardless of their success. Teens may be under the impression that if they don't succeed with all of their demands, that they will be scolded, judged, or rejected. If you reassure them that this isn't the case, it may go a long way. Tell them that you love them regardless of their success, and that they are valued for their internal qualities, not their external achievements. Another great way to help your teen with anxiety is to limit their time on social media. Talk to them about the potential adverse effects of social media use and why you may believe setting a time limit or taking a break might be beneficial for their mental health. Regardless of what option you choose, it's important to include your teen in this discussion. If you simply demand that they need to follow your direction, they'll be less likely to comply with your instruction. Instead, show them that you care about their mental health and why you believe limiting their time on social media can be beneficial for them. And finally, if none of these help, it may be worth considering cognitive behavioral therapy, also known as CBT. This is a type of therapy that teaches individuals how to identify their negative thoughts and manage their behaviors in a more effective way. Now, going into CBT is a little out of the scope of this video, but it has been demonstrated to help a lot of problems, including anxiety. So that's it for today's video. If you like this video and you want to see more, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell to notify you anytime I post new ones. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.